Welcome, you're watching Kaleidoscope Srilanka Life News Capsule. Welcome to Srilanka Life News Capsule. SOEs have been hemorrhaging public funds for decades, and of the 420 SOEs in the country, 52 generate losses of 727 billion rupees. There's now a renewed call for privatization, with the success of Sri Lanka Telecom's privatization being held up as a good example. But is this a blanket option, or should we be more selective? Research Associate at Verite Research, Dr Malathy Knight, puts some clarity into the discussion. Malathy, welcome. There's been a lot of discussion about the restructuring and privatization of SOEs as a panacea for our woes. But can we lump all SOEs into the same boat and pack them up for privatization?
Well, the short answer is no, we can't. Privatization is not a silver bullet for all SOEs. Every SOE has unique structural and organizational features, and each operates in its unique marketplace. Now, take the top 5 loss-making SOEs from about 2020 to the first 8 months of 2022. For instance, CEB and Sri Lankan Airlines. All of these require deep restructuring, but the approach will differ. And there are a range of reform options other than privatization, from performance contracting to PPPs to listing on the stock market. Now, I think that full privatization is apt, very important for an entity like Sri Lankan Airlines. It's been losing 472 million rupees a day and is not, in my opinion, a strategic entity. But entities like CEB, where transmission is a natural monopoly and which provide essential services, may require a more gradual approach through unbundling and the infusion of competition.
Some or most of these SOEs are large giants, and if privatized, can swallow the industry whole. That would mean they become a monopoly and not the best resolution to our problem. How do we go about this?
SOE restructuring has to be accompanied by solid competition-oriented regulation to ensure fair competition with other market players. It is competition in the market and contestability for the market that make the difference. Now, how best to introduce competition will vary from entity and by circumstance. But we do need a strong and more capable competition agency, the Consumer Affairs Authority. And we really need to sit down and work out how best to make CAR a more effective enforcer to make sure that everyone, including SOEs and newly privatized SOEs, compete fairly.
If you like Kaleidoscope, subscribe and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn.
You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Srilanka Life.